Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quant update. We can actually see here with the fractal that I was just playing with here that quant is actually poised for a huge pop to the upside, something that is going to happen in a very short space of time, and quickly it's going to take a lot of people by surprise. I can actually tell you that with the high degree of certainty. So we want to take a look at the price set and try to see how high we are headed, obviously in the immediate short term as well as the longer term from perspective. But before I get into today's content, I just want to kindly ask you to help me spread this video by delicately tapping the like button. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. People looking for quant updates will now be able to find this video much more easily. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel just yet, I would encourage you to do so really, because I do TA on quant and a number of altcoins on a regular basis. And without me running my mouth too much, let's get back into the video. So I've already mentioned this fractal that we are following here and the pattern that we have, which is more like a Wyckoff accumulation pattern, although some phases may be different. But in the generality of things, this is a Wyckoff accumulation pattern, and it's always an amazing thing to see something like that. So we've already had a back test of the spring here, and we are looking like we are set to continue even higher, right? And now if we're wondering where I got this fractal from, I took this from the recent rally that Bitcoin Cash had. I remember this vividly because I was involved in a trade like this, and I remember the same formation happening right here, same feeling with the quant price at the moment, as if, you know, nothing is going to happen, but all of a sudden, boom, you go like this. So if you want to go ahead and measure this, this was actually something like 250%, actually 275%, right? So that kind of a move, it can actually happen in a very short space of time, even for quant, right? Now, these may be big numbers, but you know, if you haven't been in crypto, they look like big numbers. But if you've been paying attention, this is something that is very, very normal, right? Another example that I could actually give with the same kind of fractal would be probably, let's go to Dogecoin right there, right? So Dogecoin had the same setup basically here. As I said, these ones are Wyckoff accumulation patterns, right? They may be complicated and all what, but in the generality of things, you are looking at the same structure, right? And now if you go ahead and copy this structure and we come to the quant price at here, paste it in here, you can actually see that, yeah, in as much as it was looking differently, it basically is the same thing. And you can see almost every single stage, right? With that kind of creaking that seems like there is no end to, but eventually you just see the price flashing and shooting to the upside in, you know, a matter of seconds. Let's just put it that way, right? But obviously I'm not saying that, you know, literally. So going back to Dogecoin, we can actually see almost the same structure back right here. You can see basically it's the same thing right here with the quant price set as well as your creek. You just, you know, like you're going flat, but also going to the downside. I mean, this is like one of the most torturing kind of price, price action here. But you can also see the same thing here happening with the quant price set, right? Eventually, what usually happens with these structures is a huge push to the upside. And in the case of Dogecoin, this was really, really massive, 225% to the upside here. I think I have another example here with XRP, and you can also see the same kind of thing, the same kind of price action here before eventually you just shoot to the upside. So, I mean, looking at it from that perspective, we can actually anticipate a huge move coming from quant in a very short space of time. I really can't say, I mean, today, tomorrow, or something like that, but I think I would give it a maximum of a week and maybe two maximally. But we are looking at that move to happen right here. And considering that we were measuring those things right here, what we noticed with all those fractals is that they managed to get above the previous top prices. So for that, that will be something like $224 for quant. From the very bottom, if you go ahead and measure, let's say 225% here, 225% move would actually look like something like this right here, $274 for quant. I've already involved myself in a trade and no leverage, obviously, because the percentages are good. In my own opinion, I can manage that. But, you know, what does that mean in the longer term, right, for quant right here? So I'll take you back to an all-time price chart for quant here, and you can see that we have a very, very clear structure here on this price chart, which involves a super cycle basically. And then according to Elliott wave theory, you understand that we have got price action moving in waves, right? So you have your wave 1 there, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4. The obvious missing wave is wave 5 right here to complete the super cycle, right? Now, obviously, I mean, the question is like, how high is this fifth wave going to go, right? And actually, I have something that I've witnessed, I've actually experienced across markets here, which is a certain structure right here, which you can see that the price is rallying right here. You have your crash, you have your retrace, you have your reaccumulation right here, and then you continue to go high. So there is a specific fib retracement level that this price actually like to go back to, right? So let's go ahead and delete this drawing because really it's making the chart look ugly, but we need it, right, to visualize. So here from the very top here of that crash retrace reaccumulation thing, you want to pay attention to your fib retracement levels right here, and then if you put them like this, you can actually see that the maximum that you can get to is this 4.236 fib retracement level. So that will be something like $1,660 for Quant. This is where I'm expecting Quant to go ahead and perform the last move of this whole thing here, of this 5 webs that we are looking at according to elite wealth theory. Now you may be asking, like, where has this happened before? An easy example that can come to my mind right now is maybe Bitcoin. Let's take a look at Bitcoin relative to the previous bear market. Here we are using the market cap actually, but same thing with the price actually. It really doesn't matter. So from the very bottom, but before let me show you the structure that we were talking about. Remember we were saying rally, crash, retrace, reaccumulate, and then you go ahead and reach that 4.236, right? So let's go ahead and take our favorite adjustment to right here from the very top. And then the bottom there, you can see where exactly the Bitcoin price at first topped right here. This is the 4.236 fib adjustment level, and that was $1,660 for Quant. Another example would be Ethereum, right? Same time period, same structure, right? A rally, crash, retrace, reaccumulate, and then go ahead and reach your 4.236 fib adjustment level. This is the maximum of the fib adjustment level. It's actually pinpointed it right here before it collapsed and started crashing right here. Another example that would actually give is maybe XRP right here. You can see almost the same structure right here. You've got your rally, you crash, you retrace right here, and then you reaccumulate one more time. Let's see where that one went. I think it even exceeded that. So from the very top here to the bottom here, and you can see, yeah, you got right there, right? Obviously, you didn't get the rejection immediately, but this is how high the XRP price managed to get right here. We have another example with Dogecoin. Here we would actually go ahead and apply it right here because you can see a rally, a crash, a retrace here, and then a reaccumulation. And let's see how high that went right here. So from the very top to the very bottom, which is here, right here, we're going to just extend it so that we see where the fib ended. And let me extend it one more time. You can see where exactly we got that initial rejection, right? Look, that's the 4.236 fib adjustment level right there. So yeah, there is a very, very good chance, in my own opinion, that Quant is going to go ahead and reach a price target of $1,660 in this next 5th wave that I've actually illustrated. If you missed that, we are looking at this 5 waves right here to the upside in a super cycle. So we are looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this is the 5th wave that we are working on, with a possibility of reaching something like $1,660 for Quant right here. So that's the long-term plan, obviously, as well as the immediate short-term. I was saying that, look, it looks like we are following some certain structures here, and we may shoot to something like 300 something in just a matter of days or something like that, right? So if you like the technical analysis, obviously none of what I say is financial advice, but if you like it, don't forget to delicately tap the like button, share the video with your friends and family, and then I'll have to see you on the next one. Take good care of yourself.